So you're looking for the best travel tripod? You might be in the right place today. Ciao belli and welcome to the channel. My name is Mamuel. Today we have a new review and we are reviewing exactly this Manfrotto BeFree GT Pro Carbon. The one I'm using today is specifically made for Sony Alpha cameras. We're gonna check it out right now. If you're interested in more Manfrotto tripods, I have reviewed a few on my channel, so go and check them out, including also the Manfrotto BeFree Advanced. First of all, this is a tripod made for photographers. It's defined as a professional travel tripod. So if you are one of those travel photographers, this could be a great option for you. The BeFree GT Pro is a carbon fiber tripod dedicated to professional photographers who need superior performance in the most lightweight format. It's defined by Manfrotto itself the most professionally advanced solution in the Manfrotto's wide range of travel tripods because it's the perfect combination of portability and stability. Let's go through a quick unboxing. The tripod will come in this box right here, carton box. You will find a nice carrying case like so, including of course your BeFree GT, instruction manuals, an Allen key to modify all the settings and screws on the tripod, and your plate, which could be a Sony plate like in this case or a standard Manfrotto quick release plate. The price of the BeFree GT at the moment on the Manfrotto website is £361. Let's talk about the dimensions and the weight of the BeFree. The weight is 155 kilograms. In terms of size, it measures 43 centimeters with the legs closed, as in this case, and it can reach up to 162 centimeters when the legs and the central column are fully extended. A safety payload can reach up to 12 kilos of gear. Let's have a quick look at the plate. As I mentioned, this version I have today is the Sony Alpha version, and it comes with a specific plate to fit the Sony cameras, meaning that at the front of the plate right here, you have a slightly higher edge, which will block your camera. So your camera will stay in place even with very quirky and steep angles. In the normal version of the BeFree GT, you will find a standard Manfrotto RC2 plate, which is a quick release system by Manfrotto, and I definitely recommend to check it out also because you can interchange the standard plate RC2 with a Sony. So if you're gonna buy another camera, you can still keep your tripod made for Sony cameras and just replace the plate. Same thing for the Manfrotto Advanced, and I recommend to go and check it out. The plate is also compatible with the Arca type mounting system, as you can see here below. This quick release plate is a great option also if you're using a gimbal, and that's what I usually do. I mount a Manfrotto RC2 plate on top of my gimbal, and I'm able to switch between the tripod and the gimbal very quickly just by releasing the plate. Let's have a look at the head. So the BeFree GT comes with a ball head. That's a photography head, so we don't have the video option, but the head can actually be replaced. As you can see here, we have a 3/8 inch screw thread, so we can literally replace this head with a fluid head if we wanted to do so. And I have made another video of my favorite fluid head from Manfrotto, which is quite portable, so go and check this tripod up here, and the head, you can purchase the head separately and mount it on this tripod if you wanted to do so. But we have a ball head, as mentioned. On one side we have a knob to release the, let's say, panning features of the head. So you can go from left to right and actually lock it into place as well. On the other side, we have a knob for the actual head, for the actual ball. So by unscrewing it with a big wheel, we'll just make it loose, and we are able now to spin the head like so. But also we have a spinning wheel inside, which is like a lever, and that increases or decreases the friction of the head for smaller adjustments as well. In the front, we have an opening right here, so we can potentially place our camera at a 90 degrees angle facing down or up. Talking about other features of the tripod, we have right here a hook to use it for a sandbag, for example, if it's windy outdoors and you want to put more weight underneath the tripod, then you can use this hook right here. But also we have what is called the Easylink socket, which is closed by this silicone door. That's another 3/8 inch thread. So here you can mount an external magic arm, a monitor, a light, a microphone if you're recording some sound, whatever it's needed, you have it right there. In terms of legs, let's check out the legs. This tripod is a 4 sections legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have a spinning locking system, which is quite handy. Here you go. And you can lock them all at the same time as well. They're very strong legs. We have some rubber at the bottom as well in case of slippery surfaces. And we have some locks at the top of the legs. This tripod is great because we can reach a 90 degrees angle with the legs. So if we want to go really low with your tripod, you simply unlock your leg, and you can make them and pull them straight like that. So this stuff is great for product photography or videography if you want to have like a steady shot. Of course, you need to lift up your head. There it is. You can simply put it on the floor, and it's probably 40 centimeters off the floor. So it's quite low. In this way, if you're shooting on an uneven surface, you can set up your legs at different angles, like the 3 legs. You can set them up at completely different angles and also create these quirky camera angles. So here we are at the conclusion of the video. I hope everything I said helped you out already. If you want to know my opinion, I think, well, Manfrotto is probably the best tripods company out there, also because it's from Italy, right? Jokes apart, the material is great. I've never been disappointed by the brand. In terms of being a travel tripod, it definitely is. It's still not really light, to be completely honest, even though it's made of carbon fibers. But for example, if you want to check a very light tripod, go and check the Compact Action. That was a very light tripod. Of course, it's not as sturdy as the BeFree, but still a good option. Go and check it out. Review up here. I love the plate because it's very interchangeable, and you can use it with Sony cameras, but also all the rest. And also you can buy the quick release system and put it, as I mentioned, on a gimbal, for example, or whatever. If you have 2 tripods, you can mount the release plates on all the tripods you're using. I love the way you can tilt your legs in all the angles you want to, but I'm not a fan of this unlocking system of the legs, to be honest. I prefer to have the normal locks or switches, whatever you want to call them, because I never know if I actually close the legs properly. I also love the fact that I can replace the head on this specific tripod, which unlikely you can do so on other versions of the BeFree or Manfrotto or other brands tripods. So that's a great option. If I want to travel a bit lighter and mount a fluid head, I can do so right on here. In terms of the height of the tripod, it's definitely high enough For example, if you want to do still interviews, like steady shots interviews, it's high enough to interview someone like my height. I'm 180 centimeters, so this tripod can cover that height. So there you go, that's the Manfrotto BeFree GT Pro carbon fiber version for Sony cameras. I hope the video helped. Consider to subscribe, it will help me a lot. Hit the like button and I will see you then in the next video coming soon on the channel. Ciao!